Hey boys and girls, today Mr. Wright's doing a video to show you how to solve a division problem using partial quotients. If you look, we obviously know that the vocabulary word quotients means the answer to a division problem. But if we look at the word partial, we realize that we have a base word here of the word part, which means we're breaking apart our dividend into different parts until we can reach our quotient. So let's take this problem for an example. 553 divided by 4. Now boys and girls, we know that our dividend is inside the box, right? And this is our divisor. All right, and so when I look at this, I notice I have a 5 in the hundreds place. So that means that I'm looking at what could I multiply times 4 to get me close to 500. So for example, I know that if I multiply 4 times 100, I would get 400. So I'm going to put 100 over here because I know that I can have 100 groups of 4 out of 553. So 4 times 100 is 400. I'm going to write it underneath my dividend. Now I'm going to subtract that because I have it represented over here. So 3 minus 0 in the ones place is 3. 5 minus 0 in the tens place is 5. 5 minus 4 in the hundreds place is 1. So now I have 153. So now I have to ask myself, 4 times what can give me 153? Or another way to think of that is, how many groups of 4 can I still get out of 153? So I'm going to say 25. I'm going to write 25 because I know that 25 represents a quarter, and 4 quarters is $1 or 100. So 4 times 25 now is 100. So again, I'm going to subtract because this is represented over here. And so 3 minus 0 is 3 ones. 5 tens minus 0 tens is 5 tens. 100 minus 100 is 0 hundreds. So now I just have 53. So again, I go back to my divisor. How many groups of 4 can I get out of 53? Well, that's pretty simple. I know I can do 10 because 4 times 10, or 4 groups of 10, is 40. Now again, I'm going to subtract because it's represented over here. 3 ones minus 0 ones is 3 ones. 5 tens minus 4 tens is 1 10. So now I have 13. I'm going to write 13 over here because I'm running out of space. Now I have to ask myself, how many groups of 4 can I get out of 13? Well, I know that 4 times 3 is 12. That's not quite 13. So maybe I could do 4 times 4. Well, 4 groups of 4 is 16, and I don't have 16. So I'm going to have to go with 3. I put my 3 over here. 4 times 3 is 12. I'm going to subtract. 13 minus 12 is 1. So now I have to come over here and add all of my partial quotients up to get my total quotient. So 5 ones plus 3 ones is 8 ones. 2 tens plus 1 10 is 3 tens. And then 100 plus nothing is 100. So my quotient would be 138. But I can't forget, I still have this one left over. It's not enough to give me another group of 4. So what do we call that? That's right, we call that a remainder. So this is how we would solve 553 divided by 4 using partial quotients. And our quotient is 138, remainder 1.